A boy picks up a dragon statue, but the dragon suddenly comes alive. After wrapping its tail tightly around George's finger, it transforms into a dragon-shaped ring. Cage is stunned, says George is the Sorcerer's apprentice. He's been seeking for 1,000 years. He wants to teach George the world's most powerful magic. After speaking, Cage goes to the secret chamber to get the magic book. Just then, a nesting doll suddenly flies out of the wall. Rolling to George's feet, George curiously picks it up, but the next second, the nesting doll suddenly changes in George's hands. George throws it away in fright. The nesting doll smashes into two halves. Countless cockroaches crawl out from inside. Finally, the cockroaches assemble into a humanoid monster. This man is an evil sorcerer. He wants to kill George, the only one who can destroy him. Luckily, Cage battles the man, but can't defeat him, can only use magic to temporarily seal himself and the man inside a container. George is terrified, runs out to the street, throws away the nesting doll, then quickly runs home. In a flash, 10 years pass. George has no plans to break the spell. He treats that day's experience as a hallucination. But this day, when he returns home, he actually sees that man. The man and Cage have both broken free. George flees in panic. The evil sorcerer looks at the husky photo on the table, chants a spell. The next second, several huge wolves charge out. George runs and hides along the way, but is finally discovered by the wolves, chased by the wolf pack. George accidentally falls to the ground. The hungry wolves quickly pounce at George, but what lands in his arms are actually little puppies. Turns out, Cage arrived riding a steel eagle. He first uses magic to slow down the man, then takes the chance to leave with George. On the rooftop, Cage tells George, the man won't let him go. If George wants to live, he must use the nesting doll to seal the man again. To save his life, George takes Cage to Chinatown, searching for the nesting doll he threw away years ago. But just as Cage steps into an antique shop, countless butterflies gather behind Cage, forming a human shape. The man merely raises his hand slightly. Countless silver needles rise into the air. Fortunately, Cage reacts quickly, blocks all attacks with his leather jacket, then strikes back, knocking the man out the window. But the man won't give up so easily. He gently moves his fingers. The dragon shape on his belt begins to move. In the blink of an eye, a fierce evil dragon appears before George. It's a real dragon. George turns pale with fear, runs away frantically, but the dragon charges straight at him. Soon, George is cornered. But the evil sorcerer still doesn't plan to let him go. He controls the giant dragon to climb directly onto the roof. At the critical moment, Cage doesn't rescue George. Instead, teaches him to control magic to defeat the dragon in the fear of death. Fear of George unleashes enormous potential. Concentrates uses the ring to cast magic, hitting the evil sorcerer. Cage seizes the chance to ambush hits the evil sorcerer with a magic sphere. The evil sorcerer disappears from the street along with the giant dragon. From then on, George finally truly becomes a magic apprentice.